Recaps. Anyways, this week we were going to have a special guest host due to technical difficulties. That did not happen. We're going to try to see if we can get him in here next week. Surprise, surprise. You'll see who it is. Anyways, let's go over a few things. Teams won, teams lost. This week's high score was Ryan. Beat me by 1 fucking point. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm fucking pissed right now. Low points this week, Sean. Dude, sucks. TK had the defense of the week, and no surprise, high score. Ryan had the all-star this week with Jamal Charles. Anyways, let's get to the recaps. Do it, bitches! Time for the first recap, y'all. First matchup, we have one of our two undefeated teams. Cardinals win. Ryan kicking ass, taking names. Pretty good points this week. You had Matt Ryan threw up some good points. You had Steve Johnson threw up good points. Roddy White, good points. Surprise. Vernon Davis, good points. And he had the, second best defense of the week, which was the Bears. Well, let's face it, the Bears are fucking badass. Ryan, even though he had a really good week, he's going to have some trouble next week because he is actually going to Chicago. He's getting a sex change. So for those of you who don't know, Ryan will now be Rihanna. And, it's going to be weird. So, anyways, it's going to be a fucking full-blown chick. Hopefully, good-looking chick. Not saying I'd bang you, though. Just whatever. The King played him. Put up, average points. Eli Manning, decent points. Martellus Bennett, good points. Cardinals defense of the week. Locking it down, baby. Had some good points on the bench, too. King, what can you say? He's not quite back to last year's winning caliber, but still fucking doing it up. For those of you who don't know, UCF, baby. UCF. Woo! Oh, hey. Welcome back to the second edition of Recap number 2. Brought to you by the Golden Knights. I heard they're playing some scrub team this week. Anyways, let's move on. Our next game, we have our second undefeated team. Show me your TDs. Oh, there's going to be tons of TDs up there. The UCF game this weekend. Gangsta. What? Moving on. They fucking won. Darren McFadden, pretty good game. CJ Spiller was having a good game. Injured. Devon Bess, pretty good game. Calvin Megatron Johnson, really good game. Cam Newton, what the fuck? Shitty game. What are you going to do? Great points on the bench. You had some Ben Roethlisberger love, and you had some Andre Brown love. Really could have fucking put up the points there, but whatever. A win's a win. He beat Team Big Pimpin'. Pimpin' finally lost. Nothing to be fucking worried about, though. That guy's fucking on fire. Brian had good points with Matt Stafford, Andre Johnson, Victor Cruz, Jermichael Finley. Good points, just not great points all around. What are you going to do? Sucks. Anyways, Brian, if I was you, I'd find Phil, punch him in his eye. Let's go. You got to hold it like that, otherwise it doesn't count. And after you hit him, you got to put the picture on Facebook, because if it's not on Facebook, it didn't happen. UCF. This week's fucking closest game between the highest scoring team and 1 point difference, second highest scoring team, was between the Houston Fighting Pugs, which is kind of a gay-ass name if you ask me, and the super awesome Drunken Irishman. The poor fucking Irishman lost by 1 point. It's their own fault. They started a couple questionable people, over some other people. For the Houston Pugs, Tom Brady, good points. Fucking Jamal Charles. Seriously? I mean, seriously? 43 fucking points. Or 42. Who the fuck cares? I stopped paying attention after like 40. You had, Antonio Brown, Brendan Lloyd, Percy Harvin, also with some good points. Not a lot of good points on the bench, though. I mean, some good points, but not a lot. So, maybe some trouble there with the depth. The Drunken Irishman, fucking great points. Drew Brees did good. Michael Turner did okay. Darren Sproles sucked it up. Miles Austin, good points. Larry Fitzgerald and AJ Green went ballistic. I mean, not Jamal Charles ballistic, but went fucking ballistic. And then there's Jason Witten, who is, Jason Witten's a damn good tight end. He's just not, doing it up this year. You switched out Jason Witten for Owen Daniels, and Irishman would have won. Also didn't start Eric Decker. It's kind of a questionable one, but anyways, on the trade block, the Irishman had made a deal, as most of you should have seen, with Team Good Guy. The Irishman gave up RG3, who had another great week, along with Owen Daniels, for Tony Romo and Gronk. So, both these teams got a little bit stronger. Time to look out for them. Just saying. Anyways. Do I even have to say it? I mean, really? Do we even have to say it? Carrying on from our last our last recap, you have the Team Good Guy versus the Madman. Madman fucking whooped up on Team Good Guy. Team Good Guy, as said in the last one, made a couple moves this week, hopefully to bolster their team, get a little better. Madman, Peyton Manning, tore it up. Arian Foster, tore it up. Adrian Peterson did good, but not Adrian Peterson caliber. I don't know. And then you had Brandon Pettigrew from Detroit, did well as well. Pretty solid points up there. Team Good Guy, this week's low-scoring team. Tony Romo, what the fuck? I mean, horrible, horrible game. Ray Rice did pretty good. Past that, the rest of the team, though, did not look good. The bench didn't really look that good either. So hopefully some things are going to turn around here for Team Good Guy. But for the Madman, he's doing all right. I mean, even though his record doesn't show it, he's doing all right this season. Don't know else to say except Mark. Much love, baby. Much love from the UCF Nation. Time for the last recap. Woo! Anyways, touchdown there, Dave. Pretty good showing this week. I think I had the third overall highest score. Good points from Trent Richardson, Des Bryant, Mike Wallace, Wes Welker, Tony Gonzalez. Aaron Rodgers did not have a great fantasy night. I mean, he didn't have a great night anyways, but for those of you that saw the game, fuck. I mean, bullshit. Right? I mean, we all can agree with that. I fucking hate the Packers, and I'll admit that was bullshit. So, whatever. Make it to the band. Had a pretty good night, too. Not great night, but pretty good. Michael Vick did not do good. He didn't do great numbers. Hopefully he'll bounce back. Yeah, Maurice Jones-Drew, though, he had a good night. Julio Jones had a pretty good night. And, Reggie Wayne, pretty good night. Had some good points on the bench too. I don't know what else to say about this. It's another good matchup here. Both these teams, kind of 1-2. We have a lot of 1-2 and 2-1 teams, and then fucking our two undefeated bastards. Oh, we're so fucking cool. Anyways, hopefully most of you guys are gonna make it in for the UCF game, because that's this weekend. UCF again. As you noticed, maybe the message board behind me hasn't changed much, because I just wanted to kind of beat it in there that, Mizzou's going to get their ass kicked. And for those of you that, want to go ahead and do it with me, UCF. Gonna whoop that ass, bitch. I whoop that ass. Hope to see you guys out there tailgating. Those of you that are in Chicago, have fun. Fucking get drunk. See some titties. Anyways, man. Next week, we should have the special guest. I really wish you could have been here this week, but just didn't happen. Enjoy. Have a good week.